Very soon, your house will be crowded with Be Your Neighbor, are.watch fast. Archangel Michael says the shift begins now, and nothing around you will ever be the same again. You're being silently observed, and the energy surrounding your home is no longer calm. In the shadows of your neighborhood, whispers have turned into planned actions, and your home has become a center of focus for reasons not yet spoken aloud. There is something forming just beyond the wall of your house, something you weren't supposed to know about. Your neighbors have been discussing something that doesn't involve kindness or goodwill. Behind the closed doors, decisions are being taken that concern you deeply. What they are planning may bring a rush of faces to your doorstep, and not all of them come with good intentions. The energy of your home is shifting, and very soon your house will be crowded. The space you once knew as peaceful will be filled with unexpected visitors, most of whom are being pushed in your direction. Archangel Michael says they are acting fast because something you have is making them uneasy. A few of them have seen signs that scared them, and now they believe you're connected to something much larger. These neighbors are not acting on impulse. They've been keeping track of your movements quietly for weeks. You may not have noticed it yet, but certain things are not as they used to be. Trash bins have been moved slightly. Lights flicker at odd hours, and there's a pair of eyes always peeking from a window across your lawn. These are not coincidences. They are signals that the attention on you is growing every day. The number of people talking about your house is increasing. They've whispered your name in low tones behind your back, and they've even drawn a map of your surroundings. What they know, they plan to use. Type Amen to get blessing 333. There's a woman among them who started this stir. Her intention wasn't to hurt you initially, but what she said spiraled into a conversation that couldn't be stopped. Her words have created a chain reaction of curiosity, suspicion, and unwanted involvement. She believes she saw something in your house that night when the lights went off unexpectedly. That single moment led her to imagine more than reality. And now she's turned your peace into a mystery in the eyes of others. More people are joining in, and slowly the story has taken a different form. They no longer see your home as just a house. They think it holds something powerful, something secret. And that belief has triggered a movement around you. Archangel Michael says, even though you've done nothing wrong, you have now become the subject of focus. Your neighbors, knowingly or unknowingly, are pushing a wave of presence toward your doors. Some come out of fear, some out of greed, and others simply out of curiosity. They are preparing to surround your house very soon. They've marked the date silently. They've coordinated among themselves when to show up. Type Amen to get blessing 441. But there is more to it. This isn't just about neighbors. A few outsiders have been informed. Strangers who have never stepped on your lane before are being invited in. Their intentions are more dangerous, and they don't care about rules or boundaries. You'll notice strange vehicles slowing near your driveway. People walking their dogs will begin to pause longer than usual. New faces will pretend to be lost just to glance at your windows. That's how it begins. What you don't realize is that the original lie has now become their truth. They believe something was buried in your home. Some think it's spiritual. Others think it's wealth, and because they are unsure, they are planning to storm in and find out. There's a message being passed quietly. It says, "Wait for the signal." We all go at once, and they are almost ready. Type Amen to get blessing 727. The woman who started all this has grown restless. She didn't think it would spread so wildly, but instead of stopping it, she's now feeding it more tales. She told someone that your attic has a locked chest. She never saw it, but her words were enough to spark an obsession. That obsession has now turned into a countdown. Every night, your house is looked at with eyes filled with theories, assumptions, and plans. Even those who were once neutral are now tempted to be involved. You're surrounded by people who've convinced themselves that you're hiding something valuable. And when a group believes something strong enough, they stop caring about facts, they act. Archangel Michael says, "You need to be prepared. You must not panic, but you cannot ignore the signs either. The time to act is now." Type Amen to get blessing 602. They are preparing to walk into your space uninvited. Some may come with smiles, pretending to care. Others will come with silent steps, hoping not to be noticed. But their goal is the same: to find out what you're hiding. Your neighbor with the red car knows more than she admits. She was the first to mention your name in the meeting they held in the garage at night. Yes, they had a meeting and you were the only topic. They discussed the moments when your lights blinked oddly. They tracked the number of delivery boxes you received. They even made guesses about who visits you. Now they've built a narrative so convincing that even strangers believe it. And they've marked your house on paper with arrows with timing. Type Amen to get blessing 388. Soon they'll show up. It won't be all at once, but the wave will begin. First a knock, then a group pretending to be lost, then a phone call asking about a package never delivered. One by one, they'll find excuses to step into your space. You won't recognize some faces, but you'll feel the discomfort in their eyes. Their energy won't lie to you. You must secure your space spiritually, physically, and mentally, because this isn't a normal visit. It's a test. They want to see how you react. They are searching for cracks in your response. The more you deny, the more they believe. Type Amen to get blessing 919. There is someone coming from a far-off area just because they heard about your home. That person has bad energy. They carry jealousy and vengeance in their spirit. They think your house is holding what they deserve. And that's dangerous. Envy can make people go too far. They plan to be near your gate by this weekend. They have taken leave from their job to investigate your life personally. This is how far it's gone. And it's all because of a single rumor turned wildfire. What started with one whisper now echoes through 20 households. You've been made the center of their assumptions. Type Amen to get blessing. 543rd. Archangel Michael says, "Your silence has power, but now your awareness must lead. You are not defenseless. You've been chosen to handle this for a reason. This is happening not to destroy you, but to reveal who truly surrounds you. What they do now will expose their true character forever. And once this crowd comes and fails to find what they imagined, the truth will flip back onto them. But you must endure until then. Your strength is being measured silently. Prepare your space. Bless it. Seal it with protection. Watch without fear. React with wisdom. The crowd may be coming, but not all storms succeed. They are watching everything now. Even the movement of your curtains when the wind blows. They believe every sound from your house has meaning. They're recording with their eyes, ears, and phones, each one contributing to the illusion that your home hides something worth discovering. The woman in the blue dress 3 houses down is the one forwarding messages. She typed your name and address in a group chat created by her brother. That group now has over 20 members, all discussing what's inside your walls. It has become a mission for them. Some treat it as a game, others as a goal, but none of them are coming with love or good purpose. Archangel Michael says, "The crowd will arrive before you expect." They're moving faster now because someone claimed they saw something in your backyard, but it was just a shadow from the moon. They imagined it into a warning, and now they've decided your house is the center of something strange. That belief has created obsession. Type Amen to get blessing 666. You must not leave your doors unguarded during the next few days. Lock your garden gates. Close your windows before dusk. Light incense to clear the energy, because they are not just showing up physically. They're sending their energy through thoughts, and those thoughts are not kind. 2 of the neighbors even took pictures of your house and sent them to someone outside the country. This isn't just gossip anymore. It's an operation. You may hear footsteps at strange hours, voices that disappear when you open the door, sounds that don't belong. Don't ignore them. They are warnings. Your house is glowing with spiritual light, and that light is what bothers them most. They don't understand it, so they try to break it. Type Amen to get blessing 354. They will try to disturb your peace with sudden knocks. They'll fake concern to enter and observe. One will say they lost their cat near your backyard. Another will ask if you've seen a missing person. Their real aim is not your answer, it's your reaction. If you appear afraid, they grow bolder. But if you stand strong, they become confused. You're not alone in this. Archangel Michael stands behind you, shielding you. He's already blocked some of their energy, but your awareness is the key. Speak less to those who ask too much. Watch the ones who smile too easily. Do not invite anyone inside in the coming 7 days. They want to catch you off guard, but you are being prepared. Type Amen to get blessing 88. One neighbor even tried to contact a local officer about your house, claiming suspicious activity. But they had no proof, just imagination. The officer visited your street once and left unimpeached. But the group didn't stop. Instead, they are planning to take matters into their own hands. And that's what makes this moment critical. You need to activate your intuition now. That tingling feeling you get when someone is nearby. Trust it. That sudden urge to check your front door. Follow it. This is not paranoia. It's divine awareness awakening within you. The divine realm is stirring your senses to protect you from deception. Archangel Michael says, "Not everything must be confronted with words. Some truths defend themselves with silence and energy." Type Amen to get blessing. 999. The crowd will come, but what they find will disappoint them. Because the true treasure of your house isn't material, it's spiritual. And that's something they'll never be able to steal or touch. Once they realize there's nothing to gain from you, their interest will turn on each other. Jealousy will erupt within their circle. Some will accuse others of starting this. Some will walk away in shame. But you will remain untouched because you knew, because you stayed aware, because you prepared spiritually and stood in truth. The crowd will fade, the whispers will vanish, and your house will return to peace. But this event will mark a shift in your life forever. Type Amen to get blessing. 474. You'll never see your neighbors the same again. You'll know now who they are behind their doors. You'll know who smiled in your face while plotting behind your back. You will never return to the same level of trust with them. And that's a good thing, because this was a divine test and you passed. Now blessings will be released into your home. Real blessings, unexpected help, divine assistance in ways you never imagined. You'll receive peace not only in your home, but also in your mind. The weight of confusion will lift. The air will clear. And those who once crowded your home with doubt will watch silently as your life begins to glow. You have survived their plans. You have stood firm. Now the reward will arrive. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. There is one man among them who knows exactly what he's doing. He's quiet. He never speaks much, but his eyes track your every movement. He was once kind to you. He even helped with your gate one afternoon, but now he's part of the circle. He has taken the role of the watcher. Every morning he notes what time you step out. He writes it down. Every time a package arrives, he checks the label before you do. He smiles when he sees you, but his thoughts are not gentle. He believes you're in possession of something he lost. He believes it belongs to him now. That belief is driving him deeper into obsession. Archangel Michael says, "This man has attached himself to your story. He's made you the main character in a false imagination, and his delusion is feeding the actions of others who trust him. They are using his words as facts. He told them you built something underground. He told them you have visitors who never leave. All lies. But they believe him because of how calmly he speaks. Tip Amen to get blessing. 272. Soon you will hear voices near your fence, not in anger, but in discussion. They'll come close, pretending to admire the plants or comment on your car. They'll drop hints in their sentences, hoping you'll react. Do not answer those hints. Do not give them the satisfaction of your energy, because once you react, they believe they're right. Remain composed. Remain unshaken. That silence will confuse them. And when confusion settles in their group, it turns to mistrust. They will begin doubting each other. That's when the crowd begins to collapse. One will accuse another of lying. Another will say, "I never believed it anyway." The same people who walk together toward your gate will walk away in different directions. Type Amen to get blessing 555. But until that moment arrives, you must remain spiritually guarded. Burn cleansing herbs. Place sea salt in your corners. Play soft energy cleansing music to dissolve any hidden tension, because they're not just trying to invade your space physically. Some of them have sent negative energy into your home through envy. They stare at your windows with desire. They want your peace, your glow, your life, but they can't have it. Your house is protected. The divine has placed a veil around it. Only those with clean energy will be allowed in. Those who come with darkness will be met with blockages, confusion, and return. Archangel Michael says, "The day they try to step beyond your gate with the wrong intention, they will feel heavy and turn back." Type Amen to get blessing 121. There's a little child who lives nearby. You've seen her. She's innocent, but even she has repeated your name at home because she overheard her parents talk about you late at night. She said the special house. That's what they call it now. To a child, it sounds magical. But to the adults, it has become a point of envy. They've started calling your home the place that shines. Even those who don't believe in energy have started to notice that your home feels different. A few who entered once left confused, as if they couldn't remember why they even came. You hold a rare light, and your home is an extension of that. You didn't ask for this attention, but your energy drew it in. Now it's time to be aware, not afraid. Type Amen to get blessing 733. They will attempt one last strategy soon. A group walk by. They'll pretend it's a coincidence. You'll see 3 or 4 of them strolling, talking loudly, pointing, laughing, not at you, but near your property. They will walk slower than usual. One will look up. Another will check their phone near your gate. That moment is not innocent. It's a test. They want to see if you'll come out. If you do, they win. If you don't, they lose interest. You must remain still, calm, powerful. Let them feel your unshakable presence without a single word. This is your house, not theirs. This is your life, not theirs. This is your energy, not theirs. Archangel Michael says, your stillness is your shield. Your silence is your sword. Type Amen to get blessing. 414. You may feel a sudden heaviness in your chest around sunset for the next few evenings. That's the weight of their attention. Don't be alarmed. Just breathe. Say silently in your heart, return to sender. What is not yours cannot enter. What is not of light cannot remain. And what is formed from lies will eventually collapse under the truth. These next few days are your test. But when it passes, your blessings will multiply. There's a shift coming, and you're on the right side of it. Very soon, you'll walk out of your house and feel only fresh air. The crowd will disappear. The watchers will lose interest. The lies will break. Your home will return to peace, and the peace will be deeper than it ever was before. Type Amen to get blessing 88. You'll wake up one morning and hear birds singing again, louder, purer, calmer. That will be your sign. The air will feel lighter. Your body will feel stronger. Your spirit will feel freer, and you'll smile. Not because they gave up, but because you stayed strong. Remember, light always attracts attention, but it also repels darkness when protected. This crowd may have formed around your home, but they will leave with nothing because they came with empty hearts. You, however, will remain filled. You are safe, you are shielded, you are chosen. Let the crowd come. Let them walk. Let them leave. Your home is your temple, and that temple is sealed by divine protection. Archangel Michael says, the final moment is approaching, and what's written cannot be erased. You were not meant to suffer through this invasion. You were meant to outlast it, expose it, and rise from it. The crowd around your house is not your punishment. It is your proof. Proof that even when darkness gathers, it cannot enter where light resides. Proof that lies can surround you, but cannot define you. Proof that you are stronger, wiser, and divinely covered from head to toe. You must now do one thing. Remain calm when the final wave arrives. They may come with louder voices, bigger claims, maybe even fake papers or confused stories. It won't matter. Their noise is just the final cry before their silence, because very soon, one of them will be exposed in front of the others. Type Amen to get blessing 191. A recording exists. One of them has been secretly documenting everything, but not for the reasons you think. This person doesn't trust the others. They're part of the circle, but also afraid of being blamed, so they kept proof. Audio, screenshots, times, names. This recording will fall into the right hands, and when it does, the lies will turn on the liars. The neighbors who whispered in the dark will now face questions in the light. One by one, they will retreat. Some will pretend they were never involved. Some will apologize in silence, but none of them will dare step forward again. And your house, yes, the house they thought they could conquer, will become untouchable. Type Amen to get blessing 616. People will talk about this moment for years, not because of the lies, but because of your power, your silence, your peace. Children will grow up on that street and say that house is different. It holds something beautiful. And they'll be right, because no matter how the world outside changes, your energy will remain sacred. What they try to crowd will now be guarded by angels. What they tried to question will now be respected by strangers. And the very neighbors who tried to tear you down will now look up to you with silent shame. Archangel Michael says, the final knock is coming, but it's not from them. It's from destiny. Your blessing isn't delayed. It's being delivered right on time. Type Amen to get blessing 888. You will soon receive a message, not from a neighbor, not from the crowd, but from someone outside of it. All, someone divine, someone chosen. That message will bring clarity, opportunity, and healing. It could be a phone call, a letter, an unexpected visit, or a door you never considered before. But when it comes, you will feel the shift. Everything will make sense. All this crowding, all this noise, all these eyes. It was just a distraction to delay you from your real blessing. But the divine doesn't allow delay without reward. Because you stayed grounded, your reward will now overflow. Peace will wrap around your home like a blanket. Blessings will line your walkway like flowers. And love, the purest kind, will live in every corner of your space. You are safe. You are watched over. You are chosen. And your house is no longer a target. It is a testimony. It is a throne. It is a light no crowd can ever dim again.